That's strawberry jam in there.
Yes. How about the celery? You like some celery?
Thank you.
Are you starting this all over again?
That's the best cup of tea you ever made.
Shakespeare.
Longfellow.
Needles.
Pins.
Isn't that cute? Oh, Daphne, look at the time. We must hurry. We'll be late for our bridge party.
Oh, honey, you'll have to excuse us, but Mrs. Adelquist is calling for us any minute.
Have a good time, Mama.
I will, Papa.
We'll see you before you go.
Oh, lover.
That must be Mrs. Adelquist now. Let her in, darling, and tell her we'll be right down. Come on, Betty, come on.
Come in, Mrs. Adelquist.
A special delivery from Mr. Hardy.
Oh.
Signed, sweetie.
Come in, Mrs. Adelquist.
It wasn't Mrs. Twiddlepast.
Not Twiddlepast. Adelquist. Never mind who it was. Who was it?
It's a letter for you.
Oh. It's from my mother.
What'd she say?
Here, you read it.
Dear Ollie, I forgot to tell you that after you and Stan left home, your twin brothers, Alf and Bert, turned out to be bad lads and ran away to sea. And I did hear they joined a mutiny on board one night, and they both got hanged. Isn't that terrible? Let this be a lesson to you, Mother.
Isn't that calamitous?
What a disgrace to our parents. The poor father ever...
Where are you going?
I'm going to show it to Bubbles.
Come here.
But...
Are you crazy? If our wives find out that we had a couple of low-down brothers like that, they'd divorce us immediately. We'd lose our prestige in town and be ostracized by the rest of the community.
Well, why would they...
Don't!
Why would they feel like that? Everybody has a black sheep in their closet.
Nevertheless, don't you tell a soul about this, because if you do, we'll be sunk.
If it's that serious, maybe we'd better burn the evidence.
Then nobody will ever know.
Shakespeare.
Not now.
Yeah. You got a match?
Yes. We'll burn our past behind us.
Come along, Betty.
Oh, dear.
We'll get right down, Mrs. Adelquist.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mrs. Adelquist.
Well, I don't know, sweetheart.
We have to go now, Daddy.
I'm sorry, dear.
How you said, think about that.
Goodbye.
Bye. Come along, girls. We're going to be late now. Come along. We have to get to that bridge party. You know, you girls have got to be open.
Goodbye.
Hey, Mick. Get busy and unload the livestock. We sail in the morning with the tide.
Aye, sir. Aren't you going ashore, Finn?
Yes, just as soon as I get through reading the paper.
Any news?
Yes. I was reading about a fellow that started with nothing, and in 2 years he was worth $1 million.
$1 million. Huh.
How'd he do it? A careful saving and wise investments. Just what I've been preaching to you two for years. If you'd let me save your money, you'd both be worth $1 million like this fella.
He's right, Bert. You know, when we first came on this ship 15 years ago, if we'd had as much sense then as we have now, we'd have let him save our money for us, and today we'd have been sitting on the fat of the land. Wouldn't we, Finn?
Right.
That's all right, but it's too late now.
My lad, it's never too late. You were paid this morning, and now's the time to start. Why don't you let me hold it for you? You make the money, I'll invest it for you, and you'll be millionaires before you can say Jack Robinson. What do you say?
That sounds swell to me. What about you, Al?
It's okay with me, Bert. How about you, Finn?
Why, it's a knockout.
I think it's good, too.
Yes, sir. Here's my money.
Say, have you seen my money? I put it in here just a minute ago. Remember when you're having your coffee there? Isn't that swell? Now we're going to be millionaires. Say, who's this fella Jack Robinson he's talking about?
I don't know.
I never heard of him.
74 bucks. Boys, I'm proud of you. That's what I call determination.
We're full of it.
Suppose you'll have to have a little pin money to spend on shore. After all, it's all right to be careful. But we've got to have our little fling. Just to break the monotony. There's $1 between you.
$1? Well, we can't do much flinging on $1.
Well, the less you fling, the sooner you'll be millionaires.
He's right, Bert.
Oh, yes. What about a receipt for our money?
You're right, my lad. I'm glad to see you've got good business sense. A receipt. I owe you $74. Just to make this binding, you two boys sign there.
Beatty?
Hardy.
Alfie Laurel. Semi-comma.
Thanks. Now, everything is on the up and up. Isn't that swell?
I guess I'll get ready to go ashore. Any orders, sir?
Huh? Yeah. Send those 2 mugs, Bert and Alf, up here.
Aye, sir.
Hey, you swabs. The mate told me to tell you the captain wants to see you right away and make it snappy.
Okay, big boy, we'll be right up. Come on, sailor. Goodbye, Finn.
Goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. I've taken a room at Mrs. McGregor's on Tuna Avenue. If you're short of money, drop in and spend the afternoon with me.
Okay,
Thanks.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Barnum was right.
Now listen, this is what I want to see you about. I'm expecting a small package to be delivered to me here, but I can't wait. I've got to get over to the customs. I want you 2 boys to stay here, get this package, and bring it to me to Denker's Beer Garden. I'll meet you there about 4 bells.
Aye, sir.
You know where Denker's Beer Garden is?
Aye, sir. It's on 5th and 8th.
Yeah, catty corner between 6th and 7th on 9th. It's just across the way from...
You know where it is.
Aye, sir.
I hope I can rely on you to do this thing for me.
Captain, you can trust us insipidly.
Well, I hope so, because it's a very important package.
What's in the package, Cappy?
None of your business what's in it. Go on, get out of here. And don't call me Cappy.
Could you tell us where...
Pardon us, officer, but could you tell us where Denker's Beer Garden is?
Sure. Just around the corner there.
Thank you. Pardon me, officer.
Me too.
It's all right.
Well, looks like the fleet's in.
I'm going to have beer. What's yours?
Say, we've got to take it easy. You know, we've only got $1.
I know it. What are you going to have?
Suppose we share the same beer. Then we won't spend so much money.
That's a good idea. Garçon! Garçon!
What do you mean, Garçon? Grogan's the name. What'll you have?
Well, I'd like a nice, large, cold flagon of beer.
What's yours?
Bring me 2 nice clean straws that haven't been used. I wonder what's in that package.
Didn't you hear what the captain said? That's none of your business. Always prying into other people's affairs. Isn't that a pip?
It certainly is. You know, that must have cost more than $5.
What do you mean, $5? Why, if it cost a penny, it cost $50.
Huh.
That'll be a quarter.
A quarter? What for?
10 cents for the beer and 15 cents for the straws.
15 cents for the straws?
Well, you don't think we're giving them away, do you?
Waiter, could you exchange this for a couple of spoons?
Give me those straws. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little accident.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Accidents will happen.
If I've spoiled your drink, may I buy you another?
We don't mind if you do. Won't you join us?
Oh, we don't mind if we do. Thank you. Come, Alfie. My name is Mr. Hardy, and this is my very good friend, Mr. Laurel.
I'm glad to know you. This is my very good friend, Lily.
How do you do, Lily?
How do you do?
And my name is Alice.
Alice. My mother's name was Alice.
Your mother's name wasn't Alice.
That was her second name on my father's side.
Hey, Joe, I want you to meet a couple of pals of ours, Mr. Laurel and Mr. Hardy.
Well, I met them a little while ago, so what?
2 more beers for the ladies right away.
I don't think we'll have any more beer.
Oh, you must have something, Alice.
Well, if you insist, I'll have an absinthe frappe.
I think I'll have the same.
You couldn't split one, could you?
Well, what about something to eat?
What have you got ready?
Well, we got a porterhouse steak just coming off the fire.
That's okay.
And you?
I'll have a lobster Newburg, mock turtle soup, a New York cut steak, well done, lyonnaise potatoes, broccoli with hollandaise sauce on the side, a head of lettuce with Roquefort cheese dressing, heavy on the Roquefort, coffee, demitasse. And I think that'll be all.
Don't you want any dessert?
Oh, that's sweet of you. A crepe Suzette.
Make that 2.
Excuse me just a moment. Will you pardon us? My friend wishes to speak to me in private.
Go right ahead.
We'll be right back.
Let's go in there. We can talk private and nobody will hear us.
What do you want to tell me?
What about them ordering all that food? You know, we've only got 75 cents.
Don't worry about that. I've got it all figured out. We'll go over and see Finn and get our money back.
Well, he won't give us our money back. You know, we told him if we were on our...